It was a Tuesday morning, just like any other. I sat in my car, staring at the office building that had consumed my life for years. The dread was a physical weight. I asked myself, is this it? The answer was clear. I could no longer trade my life for a salary that masked my emptiness. That day, I didn't go in. I drove home, typed my resignation, and hit send. I was 53, with £20,000 in savings and no plan. The decision wasn't from a single bad day, but a slow realization. The corporate world was a gilded cage. Promotions and pay rises just added more bars. My creativity had withered. I saw older colleagues still running on the same hamster wheel, exhausted. The fear of the unknown was immense, but staying put was worse. My friends and family thought I was reckless, but they couldn't feel the internal decay. I had to trust my intuition, even if it looked like madness. With no safety net, I walked away from 3 decades of career. For the first time in years, I felt a flicker of hope. My professional life began like many others, modest education, straight into work. For 30 years, I was a loyal employee, always chasing the next promotion. The job was my identity, the foundation of my adult life. Everything changed after 2020. The company restructured, the culture turned cold. My role became meaningless. My purpose evaporated. Loyalty was no longer valued. Stress became constant. My age made finding a new job daunting. The golden handcuffs were tight. The security I thought I had was an illusion, dependent on forces beyond my control. True security, I realized, comes from having control over your own time. This realization unlocked the door to my cage. I finally saw that my career was no longer serving me. It gave me the courage to consider the unthinkable, walking away. Quitting wasn't just about job dissatisfaction. It was survival. Years of stress and a sedentary lifestyle had wrecked my health. I was overweight, pre-diabetic, and my anxiety was out of control. My doctor warned me, change now or face a serious health crisis. The job was killing me. The choice became simple, salary or health. A health scare landed me in hospital. Lying there, I realized money means nothing if you're not alive to spend it. I wanted a future where I could enjoy simple pleasures and be present for loved ones. Leaving my job was an act of self-preservation, not recklessness. The financial path would be tough, but the alternative was worse. I chose to bet on myself and on life. The first weeks after quitting were a mix of terror and relief. I had to make my savings last. This meant a radical reset of my financial life. I scrutinized every expense. Coffee, subscriptions, takeaways, all gone. My mantra, is this a want or a need? I slashed my food budget, learned to love simple, home-cooked meals. I decluttered, selling decades of accumulated stuff online. Each sale, no matter how small, added up and lightened my mental load. Letting go of possessions was more than financial, it was a mental cleanse. I realized how little I needed to be content. The pursuit of more stuff had been a distraction from my unfulfilling job. Downsizing wasn't deprivation, it was creating space for a new life. I was saving money and shedding the consumerist mindset. I was finally in control. Selling my own clutter sparked a new idea. I turned reselling into a small business, hunting for undervalued treasures at charity shops and car boot sales. I learned what sold well, how to spot value, and how to price items. My spare room became a mini warehouse. Each sale, even a small one, was a victory and a boost to my savings. The shift from corporate projects to celebrating a £10 profit was humbling. It broke the link between my self-worth and my income. I was no longer a marketing director, but someone resourceful and adaptable. The reselling business didn't replace my old salary, but it gave me purpose and structure. It proved I could earn outside the 9 to 5. I was building something for myself, one sale at a time. This sense of agency was priceless. It gave me the confidence to continue on my unconventional path. With my time finally my own, my top priority became my health. I started walking every morning, trading my commute for an hour in nature. The daily ritual transformed my body and mind. I overhauled my diet, cooking real food and embracing intermittent fasting. The weight fell off, my energy soared, and my anxiety faded. I rediscovered old hobbies and spent more time with family. I learned to appreciate quiet moments, a cup of tea, a walk at sunset. Simple pleasures brought contentment that money never could. I was healing from years of chronic stress. There were no quick fixes, just new, healthy habits day after day. The physical transformation was remarkable, but the internal shift was even greater. I was finally living in alignment with my well-being. 1 year after walking away, my life is unrecognizable. I've lost over 20 kilograms, my health is restored and anxiety is gone. My small reselling business and reduced expenses are enough to live on. I've learned how little I need to be happy. My definition of rich has changed. It's about time, health, and autonomy. Time is now my most precious asset. I control my days, work, rest, walk, learn, or simply be. This freedom is the ultimate luxury. You don't need permission or a perfect plan to reinvent your life. Change is possible at any age. It's scary and difficult, but worth it. Your health and time are your true wealth. Don't be afraid to reclaim them.